Hi everybody, this is Brian with the Instructional Technology Coordinator team here in the School District of Waukesha. Today's video comes from a request, a great idea, and an issue that two of our eAchieve teachers had as they were trying to make videos available to their students. So their initial idea was to take an instructional video and to put it inside a Blackboard. But they wanted to store it first, which was a really wise practice, in Google Drive. So they took their video and put it into Google Drive, and then they embedded it into their Blackboard class. This was really great because it reduced the file storage or file size of our Blackboard courses, storing it on Google servers, and it made it accessible to our students. The trouble that they had was that their students could not see the videos. And so we're going to talk about both parts of that. How do I get it from Google Drive into Blackboard? And then how do I make sure that my students can actually see that video? So here is the movie itself. And we're going to start by getting embed code. Embed code has to be done in a specific way to get it out of Google Drive with movies. So once I'm in this preview movie window, I'm going to click Open a New Window, and then click my three dots for more actions to get the embed item code. Now, if you don't know what embed code is, that's okay. All you need to know is copy and paste to make it work. So I'm going to copy that code. Now I'm going to go back to my Blackboard class, build a new item, newly embedded video. Then I hit the HTML code button. Get my cursor where I think it belongs on the page and paste. Now I update. That yellow box is my embedded video, and I click submit. And that does the trick. That brings it here for me to view. Unfortunately, the problem that they were having was after the fact. So I have this beautiful view window, but I can't actually get it to play. Steve Schloman, Chief Information Officer, helped us solve that problem. It comes back to that ugly issue of cookies again. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what a cookie is, but I know it causes a lot of issues. And when it works well, it makes things work magically. So here's what we need to do. I'm first going to show you on the MacBook what you need to do if your embedded Google Drive videos will not play. We click on the More option in Chrome. I'm using Chrome right now. I go to Settings. I come to Privacy and Security. I then go to Cookies and Other Site Data, and I see that my third-party cookies are blocked. So what I'm going to do is allow all cookies. Get out of that now. We're going to go back to my Blackboard class. We're going to refresh this page. And my video that didn't want to play before now plays exactly as it's supposed to. So that's how we do it on a Mac. Now, how do we do the same thing if your students are experiencing this on their iPads? So now we move over to our iPad to see the same issue. I'm going to open Safari here, and I've actually gone to an extreme example. Normally, we can log into our Blackboard courses without issue. But when cookies aren't set properly on our iPads, we actually might see this screen when we come to Blackboard. So how do we resolve this? We're going to head back out to our settings window. We're going to scroll down from the top to Safari, right in the middle there. Now we're going to look at our cookies area. So you can see right now under Privacy and Security, I have Block All Cookies turned on, and I'm going to turn that off. Now, when we go back and we refresh the page, we can see I can actually get in. Now let's check our course to see if the video plays for me. I'm going to hit the play button. And I'm going to get into that same funk. So we really have two levels of cookies we need to check in our iPad. I'm going to go back to Settings one more time. Again in Safari. And you'll want to make sure that you turn off prevent cross-site tracking as well. So now with those two buttons, block all cookies and prevent cross-site tracking, turned off in Safari, we will refresh this page. And once the video loads, we should be able to watch and hear the video. Remember, that video is stored in Google Drive. It's embedded in our Blackboard course, and we're now looking at it through Safari on our iPad. Once you have those two settings set properly on your students' iPads, you'll be able to store anything you need to in Google Drive and watch that in Blackboard.